What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, as you can see, we're at EP Golf Studios down in Newbury. So in today's video, we're going to run through the whole of my golf bag, from long drive drivers, my playing driver, all the way down to my wedges, and we're going to swing weight every single club, try and get them all the same, so when I do play golf, every club feels relatively the same in my hand as they're supposed to. We're going to show you the process of that. We're going to show you what every club is, and we're going to show you a bit of work getting done as well. And I'm going to hit some balls as well for you, so we're going to get into it right now, and we're going to see the difference between the clubs. So let's go. So we just swing weight my irons.
Yep.
Have a quick look at these now.
So obviously you got, that's your 2-iron, which was actually very light at D2. So definitely going to add some weight into that. So going from 4 all the way down to your wedges, we can see 4, 5, 6 and 7 all around D8 to D9, so not too bad there, but then we see a big drop in the 8 iron going down to D4.5, then kind of up to D6, down to D5, up to D8, and then kind of the wedges are not too bad again, D8 to D9, but I mean there's a couple in there we really need to bring the swing weight up. So you obviously said you love the feel of your 7 iron, so what I'll do is I'll just blend them in pretty much to where the 7 iron's at, maybe make the 2 irons slightly lighter.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into looking at all my drivers. So we're going to start off with my gamer driver, go into all my long drive drivers because we want them all to feel the same when I'm competing, when I switch over through different conditions and stuff as well. So we're going to try and make them all feel the same. And then what we're looking at with this one now, what do we want a normal gamer driver to be at?
Again, like something that we always go through the process when we're doing fittings, a normal kind of swing weight would be more around D3, D4. Okay. A lot of the time, like I like about D2 personally. Yeah. Your obviously long drive's a different animal. You're the specialist in that area, so obviously this is crazy heavy. It being, I mean, this is more your gamer driver as well, isn't it?
I don't want this to be as heavy as a long drive driver.
No.
I want this to feel more part of my golf set in a sense.
Yeah. So even at that, this is just over E4, which is very, very heavy. Yeah. So again, smoke green, hazardous, very stiff tip, lower balance point, 46.5 playing length. It's always going to be pretty heavy, but that's quite heavy. Yeah. So again, we're speaking off camera about kind of trying to get the swing weight down. I mean, you probably want to cut a little bit, you said?
Yeah, cut it down a little bit, have a bit more control, because as guys, as you've seen in the videos, the driver goes quite well, but we do get the odd one that goes a little bit wayward, and we don't want to do that, so I'm going to fix that a little bit. Yeah,
so again, even cutting that down ½ an inch, we're still going to be looking at around like E1, so it's still going to be pretty heavy. Yeah. So like we said, we can either look at possibly switch grips, moving that balance point up a little bit, or look at the weights in the head to maybe reduce a little bit head weight, but then you compromise ball speed as well. Yeah. So again, it's all kind of a bit of a process of maybe look at it and test it and see what it does.
Okay, good. So just before we go into the other drivers, when we were looking at the swing weight on the irons, obviously you said from like 8, 9 and wedge, massive difference compared to the other. Yeah. Is that the reason why I've got a shit short game?
Possibly, it's not going to help. We'll say that. We're not going to say. We're not.
Guys, when you're watching this and you're looking at swing weights, I don't know if you guys have done this yourselves and checked how all your clubs swing weighted, but it's good to get everything feeling the same, so everything feels similar, isn't it? Yeah. So I think that's why I've got shit short games. Nothing to do with my golfing ability. No. It must be due to my clubs being on swing weight.
That's what I'm here for. Everyone just comes and blames the equipment, not their golf swing.
You're just going to fix it for us. I will be on that PGA Tour next year, so watch out.
Right. Okay. So. This one, I'll let you tell me what it's called.
This is one of my long drive drivers. It's the House of Forge. It's 3X. I wouldn't really use the shaft. It's mainly, I just have it in the bag because Robert Kent, shout out to him, he engraved my name on it, as you can see here. So he put that for me about me knowing, put my little nickname, which is quite nice. So it'd be very rare I use the shaft on a simple thing. I don't want to break it, but we're going to get it checked anyway. So.
Have a look, so it's a little bit lighter than the last one, so looking just over E3. So it's only a swing weight in it. Again, this is long drive and average or gamer, so just over E3 this one. So again, for a normal driver, heavy, but for a long drive driver, maybe not.
Yeah. Again, obviously this one's only at 47 inches as well, so it's slightly shorter than a full 48, as you can see with the green ones there.
Yeah, so that's that one. Just check. Next one, got a bluey.
So 47 inch again.
I think I'll just do it by colours. Blue, 47 inch. So this one's even lighter still. I think we did this a minute ago and it was about E0, wasn't it? Yeah, so it's like a smidge under E0. Yeah, it's pretty much bang on E0. So that's about 3 swing weights lighter than the last one. Yeah.
So, guys, I don't know what you feel about this, if you've had your club swing weighted or not. But so the last driver, which was the White House of Forge, that was E3.2. This one is E0. What would you see a difference between them two and the swing weights? How would they feel? How would they feel different?
Well, mainly like swing weight is just the balance point. So the easiest explanation is how heavy it's going to feel in the head, really. So the heavier the swing weight, so the higher. So E3 is obviously going to feel a little bit heavier than E0, and that's going to do a lot of things depending on how you swing the ball, how you swing the club. Obviously, it's going to make the shaft play a little bit softer. The heavier the swing weight, so the more head weight, obviously that's going to affect how the shaft loads and stuff like that. Whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, so my gamer being at E4.5, which is the heaviest out of everything I've got, bar what you'll go into in a minute, and it's a 6.5 hole 2x tip 2 inches, and it's E4.5. It's probably playing ridiculously stiff, I imagine then.
Probably, yeah. Well, but again, that's a very heavy swing weight.
Yeah.
So I mean, one of my mates had that shaft at 44.5. So you've got 46.5, and it was swing weight in C9. So that's like 15 swing weights lighter.
Yeah.
And he was spraying it everywhere,
and
wondered why like light and stiff is not a good combo generally.
But too heavy and too stiff is not as good as well.
No, I think that's probably a little bit on the heavy side for a gamer, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's why we're here, and we're going to change that, aren't we? So,
we are. So Bluey, this is the 48, isn't it?
Yeah. So this one's the new shaft, which you've just seen in the recent video I've just posted. So this probably feels the best to me, which is what I'd probably want all my drivers to be around, I think.
Okay, so it's a little over E5, so it's the heaviest one so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. E5.5.
Yeah, so that's probably what I want to get my other drivers built up to is E5.5.
Okay.
This is what I feel more, well, even though I've only hit it about 50 times in total since I've had it.
Yep. So that's the one you feel most comfortable with?
Yeah, around that area, yeah.
Again, that could be multiple things, couldn't it? It might not just be swing weight, it might be the way that the shaft plays, the frequency and stuff like that, possibly as well.
And because it's 48 as well, it's
a
little bit longer.
Which for most people, they think, Jesus, I'm about 10 miles away from this ball and I'm going to miss it. But you're probably used to it.
I feel like that sometimes, I tell you.
Yeah.
And then this is the exact same shaft as the green one, just 47 inches. And the setup is the exact same grip, same head, same shaft, just an inch shorter. So it'll be interesting to see what this difference is.
E3.
So that's 2.5 swing weights
lighter, which
just
is
from an inch.
Again.
Yeah.
Wait, I would normally expect to see a bit more than that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Normally it's roughly 3 swing weights per half inch. So I don't know if there's a little bit more head weight in this possibly, or maybe exactly the same head as you said.
They're the same head, but I don't know if they are. They might vary a couple of grams, I imagine.
Yeah, like one swing weight is 2 grams, so it's nothing really.
Yeah.
And at this length as well, it's going to be very susceptible to a little bit more weight.
Yeah.
Really make it feel heavy. So gold. So that's what E3.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Perfect.
Right. So we've run through all the swing weights on the irons, on the drivers. I'm going to let Ross work your magic and get all the work done now.
Yep.
And I'm going to hit some balls on this beautiful setup here. Anyways, look at that. Got GC quad. Screen is unreal.
Just about withstanding your 200.
It's holding my ball speed. I've got a couple of good swings in so far, so
which I'm happy about.
I've got up to 152.6 mile an hour club speed within about 10 balls. So I'm feeling quite quick today. Ball speed's a little down because I'm not striking it as good as I like to. So I'm going to hit some balls and wait for my clubs basically to get fit. So next up you're going to see, I'm going to hit a couple of balls, see what we can get to, see if we can push a little speed without breaking the screen, because that's what we're not here for, that reason. And we'll see you in the next bit. Better. 50. One of the better ones. Right, so we're going into the workshop where you can see there's loads of stuff that needs to be done in here. Looks like you're a busy man.
Yes, very busy.
Right, so what we're doing here, we've got the Paterson, the gold Paterson or orange, whatever you want to call it. So
Yeah.
what we're doing to this one?
So we're going to spine and flow it. So spining is kind of trying to find the most predominant spine. And then it's basically it's just a shortcut to get to where we want to flow it. So flowing, we'll show you in a minute, is basically flat line oscillation. So what we want to do essentially is getting the spine in the correct alignment to make the shaft deflect as consistently as possible.
So that means I'll hit it straighter.
Well, hopefully a little bit.
So yes.
Yeah, so I mean, what we're doing in why we do these steps is we're just trying to build the golf club to react as consistently as possible.
Okay.
So there's less variables. Less variables, the biggest variable is you. So you're a bad shot.
It's my fault.
It's your fault,
okay.
Yeah. So again, essentially all this is you've got ball bearings, really.
Yeah.
You've got ball bearings back and middle, so you see how it just spins easily, really easily, and then same on the actual bit that I'm going to load it with.
Okay.
So essentially, when we put it under load, it will want to kind of click to where the biggest spine is. Yeah, and sometimes just turn it around a little bit and kind of you can feel it as well. I'll let you have a go as well, so you can see like it wants to go like around there. So it just like snaps,
kicking back into the
yeah. And you can almost hear that like click. You probably can't really hear it in here as well.
Yeah, I can hear it there.
So it kind of just wants to go around there. So that's where we'll start off. And again, it's just a bit of a guide at the beginning.
Okay.
And then what we'll do, we'll put the laser on it. We'll put it in the, I just use the CPM machine.
Yeah.
And then we'll flow it. So the laser will be down there. So. Again, all we're really doing is trying to build the most consistent reacting golf clubs you can, to be fair.
Right, so I'll come down here by this door where this laser is. So the idea is we want to see the line going up and down in a straight line. So that's going in a circle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah? So you can see there, it starts off nicely and then just kind of starts to come out of alignment.
So that's not a good thing.
No, it's not quite where we want it to be. So again,
that's why I'm not hitting it straight. It's not me, I told you.
So yeah.
Alright, so we've just changed where the spine, well, we've just changed the paper to where the spine was, haven't we? And we've changed the laser ever so slightly in terms of the shaft.
Yeah.
And this is the result we're getting.
Absolutely up and down.
So look at that. I ain't missing the grid this year. Watch out. Watch out.
Absolutely spot on that. Happy
obviously
with that.
From the first thing you did of spining with the little twist.
Yeah.
To where we've actually had the laser bouncing in a straight line. They're not in the same place, are they?
No, it's slightly off, off. So it's basically just a shortcut to get us close to where it's going to flow the best to. And then I like to check quite a lot of locations as well, just to make sure we get the best. So flow, flat line oscillation, you can see why we call it flat line oscillation there. So when it's deflecting the shaft, it's not deviating, it's not going mental all over the shop, it's just
going straight up.
Deflecting as consistently as
possible.
So
that'll load the shaft better, more consistently.
Yes, it's going to load and kick just a little bit more consistently. Especially with someone of your speed who's really going at it hard. It's just going to make the shaft play a little bit more consistent. Basically.
And then, because obviously now you've labelled the shaft, you've got paper where the line is for the flow. I'm not going to go into what's called because I'll get it wrong. How would we put the adapter onto that now? Would that be facing forward, back, sideways?
I face it up.
So you'd face it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So again, in theory, if we wanted to do slightly different things, we could. So this spine up's probably, if anything, going to reduce droop a little bit.
Okay.
If we wanted to go if we wanted to twist it back and forward, then possibly we could make it deflect. We can make it kick a little bit less. That makes sense. So if the spine is this way versus this way, but generally we like to go up. The puring goes up. To stop droop. So yeah.
And that gives you an extra 5 mile an hour.
Yeah, pretty much. No, definitely not.
Right guys, so you've just seen Ross doing a bit of work on my clubs with the flow. Again, I'm not even going to say what it's called because I'm going to get it wrong. So I'm going to leave my clubs here for a couple of days with Ross to fix it, and then it's shipping back. So I'm in no rush to get them because, as you all know, I ain't asked about playing golf at the moment. And what we're going to do now is we're going to see if we can get some distance gain with Ross. So he's picking what shaft he wants to use now and what head he's got. So what are you thinking here? What combo are you going for to hit a bomb?
So I got Ventus Black 6X and TSI 3 8-degree head, and on my Club Connect turn it down to 7. So I mean, ideally, I was gutted we pulled all your your long drives.
Yeah,
I didn't think about that. But yeah, that would have been really good. So yeah, 7-degree TSI 3 Ventus Black 6X.
And what ball speed do you usually get with driver?
I would say normal swing, low 160s.
So you're going to be, we're going to see if we can get you to 170 today.
I've been in 170s a few times.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can get to 170.
So what's the first tip?
Well,
first tip you got for me?
I just want you to hit a shot first, and then I can have
a normal one?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just give a bit of like a...
And then we can have a little look, yeah.
More of a cruising kind of one. Right, so far left, but...
Don't matter where it goes. Oh, low 160s, 166, we'll get you 175 today.
Yeah, that was a bit of a low lefty one though, gets a bit more speed generally. Yeah. Bit off the bottom.
Nice.
Again, 166. Right.
Nice. 67. So you've averaged 166.5 out of them 3 balls, ball speed wise.
Yeah.
So looking side on straight away, you've got a lot of weight on your left side. Still, we need to shift that weight over to the right.
Back to my right even more?
Right, so
really?
The thing, because as you guys seen, I know I do long drive clinics, I help people hit the ball further, because obviously it's a totally different swing to a golf swing, as you know anyway.
Yeah.
So obviously I'd like to see you go a little bit wider in your base. Yeah. Shift a bit more weight to that right side. Yeah. And then just so you can load a bit more. And you probably say it in fittings as well, is you don't want to sway off the ball. We do want to sway off the ball when we're trying to hit it hard. Right. We want our momentum to go to the right, so we can come back to the left with our our centre of mass basically. So if we can shift that, we've got more mass coming into the ball.
So that's almost that lean that I see sometimes like
so
that.
The more you shift to the right, when you get to the top, you're already coming back, which is a good move. So if you're stuck here, we ain't doing nothing. Whereas if we go and come back, we're using the momentum of our body to hit the ball as well. So we widen the stance ever so slightly, shift the weight to our right, and do everything as you are, and hit it. If you hit one good, I'm going to call 172 straight off ball speed. If you hit one.
So is that wide enough? So wait.
Just to the point where you feel a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, it is definitely a little bit uncomfortable.
Shift a little bit more weight to your right side. Yeah, it's good.
Right, okay.
And then big sway off and smash it.
168. Didn't quite hit that well, to be fair, though, but
quick. Then you haven't hit it as good. So
119 club speed. It's good.
So you've gained 4 mile/h club speed there. So he's hit that not very good and he's carried 312. So it's come in.
Yeah, so
total 340, see if we can get you to 355.
We'll give a normal
big sway over to the right side. You've got to shift that weight to the right.
Oh, I nearly missed that.
That sounded good.
That was left for 171.
171.
20. It's pretty
Not
good.
tired yet, you've only hit like 5 drivers, come on.
No, I'm alright. The thing is, I don't eat.
Get that weight right side, come on. Yeah, that's better. Sounds good. 172, called it. Still more on the tank here. Sounds good.
It's just low spinner.
Low spinner, yeah. Guys hitting bombs.
122. And I weigh about 9.5 stone.
When you're wet, I'll dry.
Probably not much different, to be honest. I work too much and don't eat.
Sounded good. 172. That That sounded good.
Oh, 172.
72 again.
That did sound good, didn't it?
Yeah, that sounded good.
This is where, like, when I'm really going at it, I've got to about around this area before. Never ever got past it.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Look what we found. Look at the ball he's got in here. Didn't tell me this a minute ago.
How is that?
Probably 1x left dash.
Why is that even better for ball speed?
Yeah. Best golf ball you can buy for ball speed.
Okay, 170. I didn't even hit that well.
172, didn't hit it good. Oh, that sounded money.
Oh, there we go.
175.
There you go. That's the best.
That's good, mate. It's very good, that.
Best I've ever had that.
122, 175.
Oh.
I told you to get 175.
And to be fair, that is impressive because, as you guys will know, if you follow me on Instagram, all I do is try and smash drivers miles.
Yeah.
And I've been 172. It's been my max for a long time. I know it's a little bit offline, but
Don't matter. It's how you get faster is pushing speed, and then over time you naturally get quicker.
kind of starting to feel like that moves a bit.
Yeah. You want to feel that side's loading before you swing back.
That side's loaded before.
Yes. So when you so you want to feel like when you watch me swing, I have a little trigger move, and it lowers my left and it allows me to shift off to the right. And then when you get to the top, you want to feel like you've already shifted back over to that side.
It's almost like a lean, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that one.
Yeah. So as you come back, you want to plant that foot in a second, because we lift our left foot up, we plant, and then we're swinging. So we're firing from the hips. Yeah.
Okay.
That's smoke.
Oh, 173. Still good though.
Where's it flying to?
Surprised I can find a strike like swinging like this, to be honest.
Yeah, ain't it good? Oh, the hat came off as well.
Ah, it's 170. It's a bit high in the place, but it's gone. It's gone.
That was good.
Still 120 club speed. Nearly 320 carry. It's good for me. Good for me. Oh, I'm pleased with that 175 though.
Yeah. That was good, mate. That was good. Well done.
A good strike.
Good numbers that.
Yeah, thanks, so, mate. All right.
Guys gained 9 miles an hour in 15 minutes. So if you want to gain speed, DM me on Instagram. Your Instagram is EP Golf Studios, isn't it?
At EP Golf Studios,
EP Golf Studio. So give Ross a follow. Setup they got here is unbelievable. All the work they're doing as well is fantastic. I just want to thank you for getting me in, sorting my clubs out. I do appreciate it as well. So
pleasure to have you down and see you really hitting some proper bombs.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see as well how the clubs perform as well. If they do make me hit it straighter, and if they give me a bit of an edge, and if they don't, I'll be coming back. We'll put them back the way they were. So guys, if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and don't forget to follow Ross on Instagram. And you've got your own YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, I'm sure
I've
only done one video.
Yeah, so go over and follow that anyway. I'll put all the details down below for you. So if you want to jump over there, give him a quick follow. He'll appreciate it. So guys, thanks again, and stay tuned to the next one.